Killzone 2 is my favorite first-person shooter to date, so needless to say, I was excited to see what was done with the sequel. Unfortunately, all that was done was turning a great exclusive into a Call of Duty clone. Killzone 2 comparisons aside, this isn't a bad game. The characters are interesting, the levels are varied, you can play through the campaign with a second player. But the story creates no urgency in the way Killzone 2 did. Much like Call of Duty, the experience has been drained from the story, turning this into a mindless 5-hour campaign of just shoot the bad guy with the same boring weapons you get in every other game. I will give them credit, they do mix the campaign up quite a bit. You'll be in the snowy mountains with jetpacks. You'll be taking down a giant mech, blasting enemies with a tank, stealthing your way through a jungle. But the story and levels never feel connected, making the game ultimately feel all over the place in a bad way. The multiplayer is surprisingly still fairly alive at certain times of the day, so there is some opportunity to have multiplayer fun with the different classes Killzone 2 introduced. Being able to strategically support your team and level your classes up as you play either a team deathmatch style mode or the familiar best out of 7 objective based modes from Killzone 2. But to bring the comparisons back in, the magic has been lost. I did have fun, but these maps have gotta be the weakest I've ever seen in an online shooter. There's not much else to say about Killzone 3. It's become a generic shooter with an ironically predictable story that accomplishes nothing, and a unique multiplayer crippled by a lack of any true creativity. I give Killzone 3 an 8 out of 10.